One of the questions that we are frequently asked are, what are our career prospects at the end of the MA Marketing at Royal Holloway? This is an important question, but it's also a little bit of a sad question, because it assumes that the purpose of university education is really to boost job prospects. The value of it is measured at the end when you go onto the job market. Now, be assured, we certainly understand the importance of career prospects, and you should know that many of our students are working in very good marketing jobs in London and throughout the world. We have a very good infrastructure to support the career prospects of our students. But we have something more to offer. Rather than ask, what can I expect at the end of the degree, we would like you to ask, what can I expect during the degree? That is when things, I believe, are really interesting here. To begin with, we have some of the international leaders in the subject of marketing, people who frequently publish their research in the leading global fields of the subject. In addition to this, some of those journals are actually edited or associate edited by the faculty here at Royal Holloway. We also chair and host some of the major international conferences at Royal Holloway, which means that throughout your studies you may well find several of the global thought leaders of marketing passing through. That is, those who are not already working here. In other words, we offer you the opportunity to be in a place right at the cutting edge of what it is to understand marketing today. Our MA Marketing does something which we think is a little bit distinct from other programs and a little bit more interesting, and that is that we tend to primarily orientate our studies around the so-called cultural perspective of consumers. What does that mean? Well, the opposite of it might mean taking a managerialist approach, and that is to say, imagine yourself as a chief executive officer of a large corporation or a marketing manager. And the question then is, how can we get as much money as possible out of the people that exist outside of this building? Consumers are out there, management are in here. No, we instead say that we are consumers, and this gives us a very interesting way into the subject itself. But what does it mean to be thought of as a consumer in a consumer society? What does it mean to be so surrounded by brands, by advertisements, by consumer lifestyle messages, the rise of social media, and so on? It is by asking questions like this that we believe the subject becomes more interesting. In order to understand this approach, you need to understand the subject in an interdisciplinary way. That means taking a little bit of economics, a little bit of psychology, a little bit of sociology, culture studies, media studies. They all come together in a way which we think is really, really interesting. When you're here at Royal Holloway, we'll be asking you to conduct original research, to come up with your own ideas for projects. We hope it's going to be a really interesting way to spend a year of your life, and afterwards, great career prospects will follow.